Okay, we are going to start off with IELTS speaking part 1,
Right.
and I'm going to ask you some questions.
Right.
My first question is, how do you usually spend your weekends?
Well, I think I don't have too much time for I don't have too much free time, but at every weekend, like every
Okay, just a second. अब आपने जो start, the way you have started,
Right.
it should be direct to the point. You're saying I don't have time, I don't have time. The question is, how do you usually spend your weekends? So instead of saying I don't have time, you need to focus on what you do.
right.
Okay, and you can talk about anything ordinary. That's what you do on the weekend, and there are so many ers and ahs. Try to overcome also. Okay, so let's take a start. How do you usually spend your weekends?
Especially weekends, especially at Sunday, I would like to spend most of my time with my friends. Sunday's free day, and it's out of burden of job activities. So I think I would like to spend most of my time with my friends in outing, like to going in parks or something like others, in which we can enjoy a lot. And at the end, I have to also give some time to my family members.
Okay, so you need to describe these things as activities that you perform at the weekend.
Right.
Right, and no repetition.
Right.
I mean, don't say again and again with my friends, with my friends, with my friends. Because if there is repetition, is the band killer. IELTS listening, IELTS speaking, and IELTS writing.
Right.
Repetition आई नहीं और फिर same structure. If you repeat the same structure, you'll get low band in that. Okay, let's move on. In your country, do men and women usually do the same kind of things on weekends?
No, I think there is a slight difference between men and women, because women mostly like to go shopping and something else, like to go with their friends, while men at the other end, when we are talking about men mostly like to spend their time with friends, mostly to going outing, like to going something, mostly would like to travel, and they also would like to go in some parks or some places where they can enjoy well than others.
Okay, all right. So just try to shift your ideas. Like after one thing,
Right.
talk about another thing differently, not the same moving round in circles. Okay, when do you spend time with your family?
Well, I don't have too much time to spend with my family, because I lives in hostel.
Live.
I live in hostel. While at the weekend, I always go to home, and I spend most of my time with my parents and my sisters and brothers too. So I think I spend at every weekend, I spend most of times Sunday or Saturday night or Sunday with my family.
Okay, this is better, huh? Keep it up. All right. What did you do last weekend?
Well, last weekend, as I still remembered, I
Remember, not remembered. As I still remember.
So it's not a past.
No, no. You still remember means even until now you remember, right? Yeah.
I still remember that I go with my family.
I went with my family.
I went with my family to Narankagan, because it's a beautiful. It was a beautiful day, and I selected to go outing than staying at home. So I think I traveled with them to that place, and really we enjoyed a lot at that place.
Okay. What do other people in your hometown usually do on weekends?
Other people's do
People's is wrong. People.
Other people do the same as we do, because we have same kind of same kind of activities, because everyone is doing job. So at every weekend, every people mostly would like to go.
Every people is wrong. Everybody would like.
Everybody would like to go to out some place where they can refresh their mind as well as their so they can stable their body and mental activity.
See, there is no clarity in your answer. You should
Right.
use the word people also. You are saying they can fresh their mind, they can this, they can that. You should use the word people, right? And then you can use the word they for people also. So clarity is another important thing which should be there in your answers. So there were some grammatical mistakes.
Right.
There were some pauses. You need to overcome those pauses, and don't talk about same thing in 3-4 times. Right? You just need to expand your ideas. Then you can move on, and at the end, when you are concluding your answer, you can come back.
Right.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.